Hey, my friend, this is Nestor. You know me from the Make Money from HomeDad.com, and today I'm going to talk to you about a decision-making process that's actually simple. Okay, because in the past, I don't know about you, but I have found big decisions to be very hard to do, right? And but now with the simple process, it's actually any decision that you make is gonna be very simple, and I'm gonna exactly explain to you how. All right, and the reason that it's simple, right? Here it is. It's gonna be a very simple, quick video that I'm gonna do. I'm not really gonna spend a lot of time on this. Is that back when I was having trouble deciding what to do was because I really didn't know what I wanted. It was that simple. When you don't know what you want, it is very hard to make a decision. Just think about this: when you go to a restaurant and you really don't know what you want, right? You're hungry, right? You're starving, but you really don't know exactly what you want. First of all, it's very hard to decide on a restaurant, right? I don't know if about you, but back in the time, when I don't know what I want to eat, it's very hard to first of all decide on what restaurant, right? I'm like, oh man, do I want Chinese food? Do I want Mexican food? Do I want Italian food? Do I want hamburgers? Do I want, what do I want? It's like, oh man, and then finally, sometimes somebody else makes a decision for you, right? Or you just say, oh whatever, let's just go here, right? And then you go there, and then you're like, oh man, so what do I want, right? What kind of hamburger do I want? Or what kind of plate do I want? Chinese food, or for Italian, what do I want? Do I want spaghetti? Do I want lasagna? What do I want, right? But now think about this: when you do know exactly what you want to eat, isn't it way simpler to make a decision about where you want to eat and then what you want to eat? Most of the time, the decision is made in seconds, right? You say, oh yes, boom, I know exactly what restaurant we're gonna go. When you get there, you look at the menu, you're like, oh my, boom, this is exactly what I want, right? There is no, it's just simple way to do it. So the simplest way for you to be able to make big decisions in life is to know exactly what you want, what you're passionate about, and what you want. Because then what you do is that every decision that you make will either get you closer to what you want, or actually get you, just make you stay there, right? Or move you away from what you want. So once you know exactly what you want and you're crystal clear about what that is, your decision making is going to be as fast as you choose what to eat when you know what to eat. So this is why goals and vision is very important for you to do, right? For you to sit down and actually write down what you want, what your vision is, and also at the same time to put it out there so you can always be reminded. Because this is another thing: we are very forgetful as human beings, right? So we tend to forget what it is that we decided a while back that it is what it was that we want. So we have an idea, but it starts to change, and then all of a sudden you see something else, and you're like, oh man, well that looks good. Maybe that's exactly what I want, and all of a sudden you're off making decisions to things that you didn't want, right? And all of a sudden you get stuck again, and you're thinking, oh man, is this business right for me? Should I quit? Should I not quit? Right? And that's why it's so difficult for you, right? Because you're thinking, you know what? That business looks better. I'm not really getting results in this one, but that looks better. So maybe I should go over there and quit this one, right? But then, if you would have written down exactly what you wanted, you would know if you should quit or not, right? You would know. And so the best way and the simplest way I have found out to make decisions is by knowing exactly what you want, and make sure you write it down so you will never forget it. All right. And once you know exactly what you want, from now on, every decision has to do with that. If something comes along and says, hey, you know what, different opportunity or something, and it doesn't have to do with what you want, or help you get closer to what you want, then it's easy. Just say no. Right? It's a simple decision. Just say no, I don't want that. That doesn't fit to my plans. It doesn't fit to my vision. It's not gonna get me closer. It's actually gonna get me farther from what I want. So it's very simple for you to make a decision. That's why, when you see big successful people, right? Big successful people make decisions. They make them very quick. It's not that they're smarter, or more powerful, or they have some divine or something in themselves. They're people just like you, except that they know exactly what they want. And because they know exactly what they want. It's like when you're going to a restaurant and you know what you want to eat. It's very simple to make a decision when you know what you want, right? So I hope that you kind of understand how this works, right? And how simple it is to make a decision, right? It's very simple to make a decision. Okay. So what I want you to do is just is sit down and write down what you want. Just do it. Just do it. Just finally do it. Okay. Decide on how to do it. Find out what you're passionate about. Write it down, and then start making every decision you make. It's gonna be to get you closer. You're gonna find that it's very simple to do. Okay, very simple. Making decisions is not hard, right? It's not really hard. It's only hard when you don't know what to do. With that, my friend, if you enjoyed this video, I would like you to share it and like it, and share it with your friends and comment on it. Share the love. But with that, my friend, this is Nestor Idome from the MakeMoneyFromHomeDad.com, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.